Right, I'm backtracking on myself a bit here because, as you can see, we're still using this background. But there's a very good reason for that. The man himself, Ray McKinnon, is he going to be in Fraud FC come Sunday? He'll only get in if we pick up the 3 points, nothing else. Cheer up, Ray. Starting off with Dunfermline, of course. We're joint fourth now, and going by yesterday's game, you'd still think we were in the middle of pre-season. We were coasting on easy street for the full 90 minutes, we dominated the ball and created tons of chances. It easily could have been 4 or 5 in my opinion. Last word, simple. Moving on to Falkirk, and of course, Ray McKinnon himself, the man in charge of the boys. If you're a Falkirk fan, it's a damn shame for you, but I didn't really care that much there. Their team is so lightweight, and to be honest, a team that was built for promotion, it'll never amount to anything like that this season unless a massive amount of recruitment's done by McKinnon in January, which he kind of alluded to in his post-match interview, which is absolutely ludicrous considering the amount of money Falkirk have spent in the last 2 transfer windows alone. Paul Hartley really did ruin their club in the summer. The thing that put the icing on the cake yesterday for me was their club's official Twitter's full-time reaction to the game. You bunch of bitter bawbags. Last word, done. Now, we've got a rare commodity here in the last word as we look at the food we consume at football around the country. There's many good efforts, there's also many bad ones, but nothing will beat this absolute monstrosity. A pish excuse for chips and cheese from Middlesbrough yesterday. £6.50 it cost them. Gi's a bucket, man. Last word, Bowfin. Moving on to Bournemouth, that wee team for the south coast that's got a smaller stadium in Dunfermline. 4-0 away from home yesterday, their biggest Premier League away win ever, and they're currently pushing for a Europa League spot in the Premier League. I'll say one thing by the way, Eddie Howe is some manager. He's done miracles with that team. Last word, excellent. Well, at one point this would have been a complete lambasting of Manchester United, the team and just everything around Manchester United at the moment. I've touched on it in previous videos and it was heading that way once again until Alexis Sanchez decided to come up in the 90th minute and score a header. Of course, United were 2-0 down to Newcastle at Old Trafford and everything looked like it was going against them until they came back and eventually won the game in the 90th minute with the smallest man on the pitch scoring a header to end his 900-minute goal drought. You couldn't write this stuff, really. Last word, last minute. A newly promoted team to the Premiership, but they're taking it like a duck to water. What an impressive start to the season Wolves have had. They're up there with Bournemouth at the moment, showing teams that if you're not an established top 6 side, what you can actually achieve if you put your heart to it. Of course, Wolves have got more money than Bournemouth, it would look like, but they're doing it on a smaller budget than probably some of the top 6 sides will be on currently, and it just proves what can be done. Last word, remarkable. Moving on to last week's opponents for us, Partick Thistle, and they lost at home this week against Ross County. The manager Alan Archibald's been under pressure for a good period of time now, and yesterday just seemed like the final nail in the coffin for him. He was let go, sacked if you want to call it that, after yesterday's game, and it's yet another championship team looking for a new manager this early in the season. Last word, it's the end of one and a beginning of a new one for the Jags fans. Era. Moving on to one of the most impressive attacking sides so far this season in Scotland, Hibernian. The way they can just dismantle teams in a kind of flawless and completely attacking way is just fantastic. And Stevie Mallon, their new signing in the summer, he's scored 9 goals for midfield already, and if I'm being quite honest, he's such a long shot specialist that it's actually unreal. I've never seen a player be able to hit a ball so consistently over a period of time and always hit the same end goal. A 6-0 win for the Hibees yesterday. They keep going on and on with the wins. Last word, hammered. Dundee versus Kilmarnock. This game certainly caused a bit of controversy. Jordan Jones diving for a penalty that Neil McCann, the Dundee manager, was absolutely raging about. Kelly players arguing over who should take the penalty, and then the subsequent penalty taker Greg Stewart actually misses that penalty. Killie win, Dundee lose, and we're back to talking negatively about Dundee once again. Last word, normality. It's another win under the belt for Ian McCall's Ayr United. Another Lawrence Shankland goal, and another week at the top of the league. They're obviously going to play down their chances of winning the league at this moment, but they're doing the business every single game at the minute. Last word, typical. Queen of the South versus Alloa. You can't say you wanted treated to goals in this one if you went. Alloa were 3-0 up at one point, but good guy Stephen Dobie just doesn't rest for anyone. Man's bagged himself another hat-trick, he's 4th of the season already, and he denied Alloa of their first win of the season. You're a good guy, Stephen, but come on, give folk a chance sometimes. Last word, relentless. They're featured once again, East Fife. Darren Young, the East Fife manager, won Manager of the Month for their unbeaten month in September. But these guys aren't stopping here. A 4-0 away win yesterday, and I think we can all give a round of applause for the boys from Ethel. Brilliant lads, brilliant. Last word, winners. And finally, two of Europe's supposed superpowers in world football are having a really poor start to the season by their standards. Of course I'm talking about Bayern Munich and Real Madrid. No wins in the last 4 games for either side, both beaten at home yesterday, 3-0 and 1-0 respectively. Last word, underachieving. And that's it for this episode of The Last Word, guys. Cheers for watching. This will 100% be the last time you see this background. I'm going to set up the green screen after this video, so you'll 100% see the green screen and the new effects I'll have in the next video. Bye, cheers for watching this one. If you did enjoy, please give it a like, comment down below anything you thought about yesterday's football, and subscribe for more of this type of content. And until the next video, I'll see you then. Cheers, guys.